Welcome back everyone to Crusader Kings 2 as, Jon Stark-Targaryen, 63 years old, which is incredible. We're a bit depressed, but I already talked about that we will continue to rule for our family and for our realm, of course. It's our duty. Now, as you can see, I have spent some time in between episodes to rearrange our forces. Dragonstone has already fallen to the Westerosi Valyrian, the 20,000 men under command of Viserys. What's his name? Lentorys or something like that? Yes, Lentorys. He's actually a really great commander. So this could be really bad for us. I didn't have enough ships to bring all my men there at once. So, I had to wait for the Red Wine Fleet, but I thought I could at least bring 12,000 men to Driftmark already. There is going to be a huge crossing penalty here, but, he has quite a lot more men. He's going to arrive 7 days from now. Not sure if we're going to be able to make it there. We have, 7,000 men stuck in King's Landing. I'll put them on the boats, but I don't know if we're going to be fast enough. It's going to be 7 days. We're going to be too late. We'll have the other men meet up in King's Landing too. Yep, that's all the forces we can raise. Other than that, we have a few things going on. My grandson is fighting rebellion in the Riverlands, in the Reach right now. But it looks like, I think he's going to be able to defeat the rebels. In the north, we have Karl, who usurped Eastmelt from the Lord of Carhold, and I think he's going to usurp even more. And we also have Belara the Bold going to war with the Freys of Riverrun, because she also revoked Riverrun, but the little Frey has decided to, not give up Riverrun just like that, so there's going to be a fight. But it's pretty clear the Tories are going to get their ancestral seat back. Anyways, yep, it's 20 days now. When are you going to arrive? Oh, next... 19th, they're going to be in the Gullet. Oh, we're going to make it. We're going to just make it. Just 1 day after. Alright, there you go. And now we should arrive. So we've got 19,000 men. Okay, that was pretty close. And we've got our captain of the Household Guard leading the center against the series. But then I'm leading myself as well as my son. And yeah, well, we're going to be able to send some reinforcements here soon enough. So we have a little bit less morale, but the penalty is really hurting them. And yeah, Karl has revoked Carhold, and that was to be expected, yes. And news from Battle of Driftmark. Master Rhaegal has been killed of Durlin. Yep, that is grievous news. And in the midst of battle, you notice a man lying on the ground with blood surrounding him as he clutches onto what looks to be a grievous wound. Upon approaching him, he looks up to you and pleads, "Please, put me out of my pain. There's nothing that can be done for me. Just make the pain stop." Upon hearing his words and seeing him agony, what will you do? I will give you mercy and end your suffering. Don't be able to stand up a fight. Well, it's hard to say. We were merciful before. We were kind before. I suppose, you know what? Will I end his suffering? I gain piety but lose prestige. An inspiring leader. Way of reaching directly into the hearts and minds of the soldiers in the battlefield, not just with a sword. Well, we wouldn't necessarily say it like this, but I have the feeling we're going to say it a little bit more... We're a bit more charismatic than this, but I think we're going to make him continue the fight. We'll see how it goes. Because we need every single man here in this battle so far. But yeah, now we've broken through. They're not... Well, his flanks are running. Viserys himself is still fighting. Okay, but we're now hunting them down, and there he is. Fighting across the field, he's an enemy soldier cut off from the others, and it's him. He's not really a great fighter, but we are relatively old. I'm not sure we want to fight him. Or we'll have Sir Florian of the King's Guard. I think, my King's Guard will deal with him. There you go. And I think he's been successful. Viserys Lentorys, the leader, has been killed in personal combat by our King's Guard, and now the new leader is a different Lentorys. That's interesting. There's two House Lentorys. Okay, well, there you go. He's much worse than him. So with him, the rebellion died. He was the great leader. So yeah, this war should be over. All we got to do now is retake Dragonstone, but that should be too difficult. So we can stand down our ships, and we can stand down our forces here as well, as they are no longer needed. Very good. So we've defeated this big rebellion. Now all we got to do is check out what's going on in the Reach. Are you winning your wars? 2% in favor of Lucas the Quarreler. You are leading men in Darkdale, which, okay, you've got 10,000 men here. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of forces, but they have a lot of men too. You have to destroy a few before they get their troops together. That would be important. And how's it going here in the Riverlands? 2% in favor of Clarent, but yeah, that's probably gonna change. And King Carl has now created Carhold, so he holds Winterfell, obviously, Dawn Forest, Carhold, Eastmelt, Greywater Watch. He's given up Moat Cailin to Benar Grons, and he has apparently given up the High Lordship as well to House Marsh. They now rule the Neck, but they don't have Greywater Watch, interestingly enough. Okay, that's fine by me, and you now have these provinces again. I wonder why you, why you usurped that from her. Rickon is still at Eastwatch right now. Okay, interesting. And his wife, yeah, she died. I see. Okay, so yeah, Daya Stark and Lyanna Stark, they are without lands, unfortunately, to them. Alright, well, that's okay. As long as the Starks rule the north, I guess I don't really mind. And we're gonna just unsiege Dragonstone and put an end to this war right now. There you go. Yep, you are totally beaten. I know you are, and we can stand down our forces. Alright, that was just a small uprising. Not too scary, honestly. But that's fine. Okay, you've got 8,000 men. We'll let you rot, but I will have a trial for you. In fact, we've got various prisoners. I think we're gonna have a trial for Lord Galvin Crafton first, because he is he's a lunatic. He's a no murderer. He's been excommunicated, but that doesn't really mean much to us as we're old gods. Still, King Carl masterfully questioned the accused, making a strong case, and he decides that Galvin is guilty. Now, I think we'll send him to the wall. That's the proper judgment. I guess I could have killed him as well, but that's fine. My son will be appointed as Warden of the West. Why do I not have a Warden of the West? It should be. Okay, we have all other wardens. We do need a new commander. Lucas Tarley. Well, I think maybe Aegon would be a good commander. There you go. We'll appoint him. And anyone else? Okay, all the other wardens are, yeah, picked. Okay, that's good. There's a big battle between House Tully and Frey, and that should end this war in favor of House Tully here. 22% only. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to siege Riverrun, that seems. Alright, that's fine. And how are you doing? Benjen. He is lacking funds. I'm actually going to help him out here. I don't want him to lose his campaign, so we'll help him. Yeah, he's doing a good job, though. He has destroyed... Yes, Carl, you'll get your reward. He's destroyed various smaller armies already, so that's looking pretty good. Yeah, 24% in favor. Even if they... Well, I mean, if they consolidate now, they've got 8,000 men. 10,000 could still be scary if he doesn't have any good leaders. I don't know if he has any good commanders. Sir Owen of the Reach, don't know who that is. And we'll have someone locked in the Strock. That's fine. And Crescent Wentwater, we'll have him stand down. That's fine. Yeah. And you will, I'll let you rot. Now, you, Viserys, will be exiled. Yes, to the Night's Watch. There you go. And as for Osred Hayford, he will be imprisoned until the end of the month, maybe. That's fine. Okay, so this big battle, that's going to decide. Ooh, 10,000 versus 12,000. This could go wrong. Don't know. Benjen is not leading himself. Interesting. 12,500 against 10,000. But it... Ooh. It's hard to say. No, he lost. Benjen's forces have lost. And Sir Tristan Starrydale has been killed. Apparently. Ooh, okay. And there's a plot to fabricate a claim on the Stormlands. I don't think so. Not very interested in that. Okay, so I need a new Kingsguard. Alright, we'll appoint someone as soon as I can. But yeah, so that's fine. The wars are going well, except for Benjen. Benjen, you're not doing too well. 8,000 men you've got left. Okay, bring me the greatest knights in all the realm. Fallen Woolfield and Northmen. He sounds good. Durin Gulpagar. Or we have Hallis Flint. Now, Hallis Flint. You know what? I want the Flint. It's a great Northern House. It's a good fighter. I'll have him. Alright, Hellsflint, step forward. Wow, he refused. That's unfortunate. And Maester Argrave is the new... Is he the new Grand Maester? Oh no, we have various Maesters now. That's interesting. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm not too sure if my grandson's going to be able to hold on to the Reach. What is this war about? This is for Alicent's claim on the Reach. So if we have a quick look, who is Alicent? Alicent Tyrell. Okay. Aaron Swigard. Isn't he the one who wanted to have... Wasn't he... I think he was the one who wanted to get a claim on the Stormlands, right? But yeah, I mean, I have no problem with the Tyrells ruling, necessarily. You rule Smithian. Interesting. Alright, well, bring the Knights to... Yeah, the greatest Knights in the realm. I guess we'll go with Owen Hampshire. I think we'll go with Fallen Woolfield. He's a Northman. I want to have a Northman on my King's Guard. Very good. Fave the 7 vassals may be upset. Interesting. Home and Andal vassals may be upset for Northmen. Huh, that's really cool. I mean, it makes sense that they're upset in it, up to a degree. So that's cool. Alright, so you've got 7,200 men against 8,000. You are going to lose this, Benjen. Now, Benjen is my friend, so I think there's something more I can do. Maybe I can offer to join his war. I cannot, unfortunately. But you know what I can do is I can command to end the war. That's the least I can do. And we'll see what happens. There is nothing I can do, apparently. Well, can I imprison some of you? Lord Maris the Evil, Massey's Hook, Dawson Keep, that doesn't help. Yeah, Benjen, I'm not sure how I can help you other than maybe giving you a little bit more money. I guess that's certainly possible. Give you a little bit more money. Don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Don't know. So, you rule Carhold, Dawn Forest, and Winterfell. Okay, so you've given out Greywater Watch to Eddard Ryder. Now, if I'm not mistaken, House Frey has a claim, interestingly. But yeah, House Reed is dead, so that's okay. So now we have House Marsh ruling the Neck, and House Ryder ruling... They have a unicorn, that's kind of funny, actually. They are ruling over Greywater Watch. Okay, then we also have Weeping Bay is now House Osbryn, and Eastmelt is House Greenwood, and Carhold is back in the control of Carl, just as it should be. Just as it should be. Perfect. Okay, and you have another son, Prince Errold. Oh, there's many Stark children. Okay, very good. And you're married to... Oh, my granddaughter is married to Harlan. I'm not sure if I did that, but it's possible. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Have you married yet? No, Benjen hasn't married yet. Is there anyone I can offer you? No, I've already checked that, right? Yeah, that's not really possible. Alright, well, we'll see what you do. Perhaps you're going to be successful in this. It's hard to tell. So I would not have thought it possible, but even in our old age, 65, we've managed to fall in love once again. This time with our lovely wife, Queen Aria. Now she's given birth to 4 wonderful sons. We have Rhaegar, Samwell, Pip, and Gren, all here. Perhaps there's going to be even another kid. It's very possible. We'll have to see. I don't know if she's pregnant or not. You know, she might be right now. But yeah, we finally fallen in love. That will also finish our ambition. There you go. And I don't know if there's anything else we can go for. Yeah, I guess we can only see the round prosper, although I think it's likely that there's going to be a war breaking out even before that. Although, you know, peace for 5 years would be nice. That'd be really cool. However, it's unlikely, as I said, that is going to happen. I did force Prince Rhaegar to train, and he became brave because of it. I would have loved for him to become a better fighter, but that's okay. Samuel still has to wait a little bit before I can train him, so that's fine. His learning is already getting a little bit better. Perhaps, what I should do, Samuel, you have the heritage focus. Maybe I should have a maester teach you. But for now, this is fine. Now, yeah, speaking of maybe Samuel Tarly, we have Lord Lucas the Crawler currently fighting my grandson, my good friend, and he's 70%, well, the war is 70% in favor of him, and there's also another war that has just popped up. So, Benjen, my grandson, is certainly not going to stay Lord Paramount of the Reach. That is certainly going to happen. And Benjen is not the child of Eddard. Who says that? Renly of House Tyrell. Yeah, those are lies. That is absolutely not true. He is now a suspected bastard, which sucks, but that's not true. What I will do, once he's deposed, I actually need to make an important character, by the way. I can't believe I haven't already. We will give him some lands, quite likely. Now, the Tullys have won their war. Princess, or Lady Paramount, Belara the Bold, she has usurped Riverrun, which still has the Frey sigil on it. That should definitely change. But yeah, she's still sitting in Blue Fork. That's still her capital, but she's probably going to move back to Riverrun soon enough. She also does not have a husband currently, which is interesting. But, you know, there it is. We have the Tullys back in control of Riverrun, but they now also control Harrenhal. And yeah, as I said, she's given Harrenhal to her kinsman. But my granddaughter is apparently the current heir to Harrenhal. Huh. I see. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, Zia Lannister, she is, well, she's married. She's a Tully, and she's the sister of Maribald. So that makes sense. That's kind of interesting, too. Now, Adrian the Gallant, he's an honorable man. I think we'll just keep this information to ourselves. He's content, he's an honorable man. I don't see why he would be, he needs to be punished or anything. Yeah, Eddard is not feeling too well. He has the Bloody Flux. That could be terrible. And Samuel has improved his combat skill. That's awesome. That is truly awesome. And there is a war between Lord Simon the Chaste and Lady Belara. Okay, he rules Hairways Town and Deddington. And yeah, we've had a law change that was initiated by my grandson Pate. He was training some of our training some of our commanders and gave them the defender ability. So I gave him a favor, you know, for that, and he used it to change some of our laws. Doesn't really matter that much. I think it was one of the obligations. I think, yeah, levy shifted church obligations. So that's fine. In fact, I probably want to change this back because that, you know, isn't too important. And do I want her to stand down? No, I don't care about Lord Simon. Who's imprisoned anyway? Defending her liberates Simon the Chaste. But who do you have currently imprisoned? Clement Frey. Now, yeah, I think she wants Clement Frey back. Why do you have him imprisoned? That is strange. You know what? I will not have her stand down. I think that you have to listen to your Lady Paramount. And what's this? Lord Olimar Weber. Yes, I will have him order stand down of Cold Mode. Yeah, you will have to stand down. Hopefully that's enough. He actually ends the war. Okay, but that still has you at war with Lucas de Corla, and I think I already asked him, he won't stand down. So that's very unfortunate. You're probably gonna lose that. You have almost no forces left. Yeah, so it's likely, yeah, 100% you're gonna get deposed. You will be deposed. There you, and you're even imprisoned. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, you still hold lands. You still hold Smallwood. I see. Can I ransom you? Can I ransom my prisoner? Yeah, that would be great if I could ransom my grandson. He is in prison. That's not cool. Right, we'll definitely need to get him out because we are his friend after all. And yeah, she should be threatened there. We should threaten her certainly, because this is not okay. I do not want to join your plots. And issue a demand for the release of Benjen. Now, I have not really a big problem with her ruling the Reach necessarily, but I have a problem with my grandson being imprisoned. He's my friend after all. So let's quickly see if we get any support from anyone. Yes, there are a few people. Lord Canthor Meadows. Okay, let's invite them, and we'll also have our spy mastress, or spy master, Master Osric Griswold. You will have to build a spy network here, and maybe help us out with our plot a little bit. And Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I don't really mind that much. You are okay. No factions. Well, that's good, but not sure if that's enough. I still want my grandson back. Pretty please. I know he's holding Smallwood, which isn't exactly good. And I'm no longer proud. Sure. We'll lose the pride. I need a new Warden of the South. I will make you Warden of the South, but I need him to be released. There you go. And wise response. Ah, very good. All right. So Alicent seems to be ruling quite wisely so far. She is she's decided not to conspire in factions against us, and she has decided to release my grandson. So that's good. That's good. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now I hope my grandson's gonna marry someone. That would be useful. And what about my son? Wow, you have quite a few bastard children. Yeah, I see. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. But it might not have to be a problem. I don't know. Now, Pate, my grandson, also he's now married. An Ironforged bastard. But he had also a paramour, Lysa, who he is in love with as well. And they already have Roderick Sand and Aaron Sand. So you already had 2 kids there. Okay, well, we'll see how things develop. But at the moment, things are looking pretty good. You are winning your war, of course, against your vassals. So the Riverlords, or the Lady Paramount Bellara, has the Riverlands under control, with Riverrun and the Blue Fork, and of course Harrenhal held by the Tullys as well. So overall, they're really, really powerful. I hope she's not going to die like that. That would be terrible. But we'll see. Yeah, overall, I think our realm is looking very awesome. There is a faction to put my nephew on the throne, but don't think they're particularly powerful, so I'm not as scared. Anyways, that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.